Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to the channel. This is the first real video on the channel of some length, and I wanted to make it about what it takes to learn Arabic in the West. Nothing long, not going to be too long, just maybe 3 brief points on what you need to do to learn Arabic in the West. Number 1, you need to have a feeling inside. You have to know within yourself that Arabic is a must. How can you live your whole life as a Muslim and not know this language when your whole religion is in this language? The prayer is in this language, the Quran, the Sunnah, if you want to seek knowledge, the books of the scholars, the whole religion. Taraweeh. Imagine you're going to spend the rest of your life studying Taraweeh, not knowing what the Imam says, and it's just going to sound nice to you. You have to think that me as a Muslim, I need to know this language. You don't want to be on the outside looking in all of the time, having to rely upon translations. It's like, you can never really make contact with the religion. It's like holding something with gloves on. You know what I mean? There's like a barrier between you and your deen. So learning Arabic is an absolute must for you. You have to know this inside. If you have this, it will bring you on to the second point, which is it takes a massive amount of effort. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's not for people that want to kind of dabble with it. You have to basically make it a lifestyle. You have to live, sleep, eat, breathe, drink Arabic for years as well. These people that chuck these courses out, learn Arabic in a year. Not a chance. You out learning Arabic in a year. People say, the people that go to Medina University, how many days a week? They study 5 days a week, like 5 hours a day. You got 25 hours a week, and it takes them 2 years just to get into like university level to be able to study the religion in Arabic. 2 years, 25 hours a week, living in a Arabic speaking country. So not only have they got 25 hours of classroom time, they've got 24 hours of being in an Arabic speaking environment. So for someone to come along, mashallah, 1 hour a week, buy this course, sit in this lesson, in 1 year, mashallah, you'll be able to speak Arabic. No, you won't. It takes a massive amount of effort and a long time. Realistically for us in the West, you're talking, to get to a decent level, I personally would say minimum 3 years. Minimum. And that's for someone who works hard. And, it's not easy for everyone. Everyone, like when I became Muslim as an adult. Married, full-time job, kids. You don't have all day to be sat there learning Arabic. You might, have a couple of hours here and there, and that's with sacrifices as well, having to sacrifice stuff. Maybe wake up early, try get some time in before you go to work. An hour or two when you get back from work. It's very difficult, and it takes a massive amount of effort. So if you have that feeling inside and that zeal that it takes, then inshallah you'll achieve your goal. The third thing, which kind of follows on from the big effort, is that it takes a big amount of patience. Because I said it takes a long time, you have to have patience and be in it for the long run. Knowing that you aren't going to learn Arabic in 6 months, 1 year. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to be studying hard, be like immersed in the language for years until you can feel, I'd say, comfortable in the language. Not to a native level. You won't be at a native level. But you'll be able to understand the speech of the scholars, read their books, understand the Quran, this kind of thing. And it takes a lot of patience. And you have to frame your mindset for that. To know that this is something that you have to be consistent upon, day in, day out, but it's going to be worth it, which is the main thing. Knowing that if you start now, say if it takes you 5 years, in 5 years time, alhamdulillah, that's it, you're done, khalas. You're going to be able to live your life as a Muslim knowing the Arabic language. When Ramadan comes around, you're studying Taraweeh, knowing what the Imam says. When, if you're just a working man, you want to come home, after work, you can open up the Mus'haf and understand what Allah is saying. Or, a mother raising her children, if you got like 10, 20 minutes here and there, the kids are napping or whatever, you want to open up the Mus'haf, read what Allah is saying. It's worth it, guys, man. It's completely worth it. But you have to put the effort in now, and you have to start now. Because, the later you leave it, the harder it's going to be. And the more you procrastinate, the more you're going to regret. As in, for example, if I want to say, right, I want to learn Arabic, but I'm working, got kids, this and that. Maybe next year I'll start. Then next year comes around, then maybe next year you'll start. Then next year comes around, then there's another excuse, maybe next year you'll start. Before you know it, 5 years have passed, and you could have learned Arabic. In those 5 years, you could have learned Arabic. So that's the video for today, guys. Like and subscribe for more Arabic content. And inshallah, I'll see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum.